If you are not flexible and super stiff but looking for a stretch routine to get you started to work on your mobility, you're in the perfect place. I'm going to show you guys a great stretching routine if you are super stiff and are just trying to get into something that will help you with your mobility. Now, welcome if you're new here. I'm Alaya Brooks with Ageless Mobility, where I show you guys how to live a longer, healthier life through stretching, mobility, and wellness habit tips. All right, so we're going to start on our mat. If you also are in your room or if you have a rug, that is completely fine as well, making this as simple as possible for you guys. So you're going to start with your hands by your side, always starting my class with just a gentle eye close. And we just ground ourselves with a deep breath. We're just going to take one to start today and get right into it. So close your eyes and just breathe in through your nose, nice and deep. And breathe out through your mouth. Opening your eyes to start. All right, so everybody bring your legs a little bit further out than hip width distance apart. We're gonna start by warming up our hips, very simple. All we're gonna do, you guys, is circle our hips around, okay? Nice big circle, legs should be pretty wide. Create a small bend in your knees, but don't focus too much on the bend because it'll be too much coordination to think about. So just focus on circling your hips. The bend of your knees will come naturally, right? So just circle your knees, not knees, but hips to the right. We're going to do a couple in both directions. So just try to focus on making your circle as wide as you can, like you're hula hooping. Back in the old days when we used to hula hoop, I miss those days. I don't even know if people do that anymore, but hula hooping was so fun. Almost like that in slow motion, nice and big and wide, okay? And if you don't stretch a lot and you're super tight, chances are your hips are probably cracking right now, which that is okay, right? And it's actually interesting to know, go to the other direction before I finish my thought, switch to your left. It's interesting because even people that stretch a lot, just like me, every single day, your hips can still crack all the time, depending on how you sleep at night. Especially when you first wake up in the morning, your hips are always going to crack, and it doesn't matter how flexible you are. So perfectly fine, invite that in as long as you're not in any pain. And last hip circle to this other side. Good, and we're gonna come up. Okay, so now from here, you're gonna bring your feet out to the side, and you're just gonna lean to the right, standing up, and lean to the left. So your feet now should be turned out towards the edges of your mat. And from here, this is really stretching out your inner thighs. Okay, so go very slow and gentle. Like I said, if you're super stiff, just a small bend in the knee will give you a stretch. So when I lean to this side, I'm focusing on this inner thigh. When I lean to this leg is being focused on. So it's whichever leg is straight, you're just gonna lean side to side. And if you are up for a challenge and making it harder, allow your body to just kind of rock side to side with it. So again, don't overthink this. It is a little bit of a coordination trick if you think about, oh, switch my hips and shoulders to the right and left. Just allow your body to move with your legs. And as you do this and your body twists with it, you'll kind of start getting deeper into the stretch. So just go as far and deep into it as you can. Come up, good, and bring your feet in. All right, we're gonna keep our feet actually where they are. Now, you don't need a yoga block for this, but I definitely recommend one. If you have one, pull it out. If not, just grab something, a surface, a book even would work instead of a yoga block, but this is to modify our exercise. Now, for this stretch, if you're not able to touch your toes, which I'm assuming most of you are not that are watching this video, which is perfectly fine, keeping your legs a little bit further than hip width distance, place your yoga block or book in front of you. And what you're gonna do is, if you have access to a wall right now, I want you guys to follow me with this stretch in your room with the wall, okay? So you're gonna use the wall, gently walking your hands down the wall. This is a great way to eventually be able to touch your toes. Walk it down as far as you can go, right? As you walk your hands down, wherever you are, focusing on dropping your head and just letting your body go just as far as it can. So I'm here, I'm gonna hold here. Again, this yoga block helps me lift up so I'm not all the way to the ground. So keeping your knees out, and wherever you are, if you're halfway or maybe 3/4 away, wherever you are, we're just gonna bend our knees and straighten them. So just a very gentle bend and straighten. Good. Very gentle. And bend and straighten. 2 more. Bend, straighten, and bend and straighten. Good. Now move your yoga block. I'm going to bring it back out in front of us. And from here, we are going to stretch out our hamstrings, but in a pretty simple way. So now I want you guys to bring your right leg in front. Right toes come up off the mat. So they're flexing, your toes are facing the sky. Left knee is bent, hands are on my hips. All I'm going to do is gently swipe my hands down as far as they can reach. Again, even if you're not touching the mat, that is perfectly fine. As you sweep them down, lift up. As your hands are down, you should feel a stretch right here in your hamstring, so behind that thigh. And you're going to come up and you're going to switch sides. So alternating right to left. You're going to do 5 on each side. Okay? I'm not going to do the full 5, so make sure you count yours out. But the goal with this, again, make sure that this leg that's straight and flexed stays straight. Don't bend it or else you're not going to get the full effect. So keep it straight, bottom leg is bent. Again, move as slow as possible. Not so as fast as possible, but just slow enough to the point where you feel this stretch, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate one more. And last one, drop and come up. And if you need to amplify that, all you would do is hold in this stretch with your weight shifted forward. Keep the flexion in your toes if you're ready to try something new. All right, so let's come to our mat. We are going to utilize our book or yoga block one more time. You're going to bring your feet together behind you, knees out wide, and we're just going to come into a gentle child's pose. Now, I realize if you're a beginner, it may be difficult for you to even sit in this position, and that's perfectly fine. This stretch you want to do or modify by doing it in your bed, or you want to grab a pillow at this point and put a pillow under your feet, okay? If you're able to get your hands come in front, shifting your weight down, arms are straight in front of you. And just relaxing in this pose, keep and make sure that your arms are out nice and straight in front of you. And you just hold. You want to make sure that your knees are out nice and wide on the sides of the mat. That's going to give your chest and your stomach just room to relax in the center. Makes it a little bit easier for your body. And from here, right hand is going to come to our ear. Left arm is staying out straight, and we're just going to twist our body up and down. Very small movements, up and down. Good. This is for your upper back and your posture as well. That is, yes, beginner stretch, but also just very important as you start your stretching journey, right? You want to make sure that your posture is good and your upper back is nice and open. All right, so next side, left hand to your ear, lifting up and down. I meant to mention you want to do 5 of each on each side for this one. Up and down, 2 more. And up and down. Good. Now sitting up and removing your yoga block or book, coming onto all 4s. And from here, we're going to take some gentle hip circles. So again, very small movement, but this stretch is good for your hips. Keeping your knees out to your hip width distance apart, make these circles as big as you can. And make sure you switch directions as well. Up. Now you're going to lay onto your mat, laying down. Make sure your block is out of the way. Getting into our lower body just a little bit. You're going to lay onto your back and bring your knees into your chest. And all we're going to do from here is just gently open up our legs and our lower body. So right knee is into your chest. You could actually bend this bottom leg so that it's bent. And all you're going to do is turn your knee out to the side, just like a doorknob. So turn it out and bring it in, and turn it out, bring it in. Good. So this is focusing on your mobility. Okay, so not getting into our intense stretches yet, but you definitely should focus on mastering these stretches right here. This definitely utilizes your low back and your hips. As you let your knee come out to the side, try to keep your left hip still glued to the yoga mat, even as you do that. We'll take one more, and we'll bring it up. Good, now keep hugging that right knee. We're gonna focus on our ankle a little bit. So just gentle circles, circle it out, and circle it in, couple in each direction. Drop the foot down, and we switch to our left. Left knee comes in, hug it nice and tight, and we have our turnouts. Keep the right glute on the mat this time. Up and down. And two more. One. And in. And again. Another. And in. Good. Drop that left knee down to the mat. Bring your hands into your chest. You can cross them. Drop them onto your heart center. And from here, we're going to finish by closing our eyes, and we're going to stretch out our neck a little bit. Okay, so you're going to drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Just drop it and hold. If you want to take an extra pull, just grab onto your head and pull it to the side just a little bit. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, head comes up. Opposite side. First, just allow your head to drop. And then add an arm if you want to. Add some additional little pull. And head comes up. Drop your hands back down to your side and gently rolling up. All right, great job, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully if you are a super beginner, you feel like this was something that you could follow along to and build on. So definitely remember all of the amplifications that I gave you if you started with this today. Let me know if you guys want to see any more specific stretching videos from me in the future. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you again on the next video. Bye!